Sometimes it's unbelievable what ends up abandoned. Today we check out this stunning Tudor mansion built in 1938. Before this massive home was built, a 1.5-story cabin sat in its place, which was demolished in 1934 to make way for the home. Back in 1938, the home cost only $24,000 to build, roughly $500,000 today adjusting for inflation. The home was purchased by a new family from the original owners sometime in the 1960s. The lady who lived here was part of the Canadian Olympic Equestrian team throughout the 1970s, winning silver for Canada in 1979 for team jumping. She was hired by CBC Sports later on as an equestrian sports analyst in the 1980s. This started her 28-year-long career as a sports broadcaster. She became the first woman to host a national sports program on TSN in 1984 and the first woman to co-host CBC Sports Olympic coverage during the 1996 Summer Olympic Games. She also covered the 2002 and 2006 Winter Olympic Games as well as the 2004 Summer Olympic Games. She earned Gemini Award nominations for her work and won a 2003 Gemini Award, becoming the first female sports broadcaster to do so. She announced her retirement in 2008. Many years later, in 2023, the home was sold to a developer for $7.5 million. Believe it or not, just 24 hours after exploring this home, demolition began. Everything that you'll see inside the home was lost. All of the beautiful gingerbread decoration, interior woodwork, and craftsmanship were all lost to the excavator. Instead of keeping a beautiful old home alive and well, a new cheaply built modern mansion will go in its place. So join me to take one last look at this beautiful Tudor mansion.
Alright, how's it going, Nowhere crew? Welcome back to the channel. Today I got something amazing for you guys. Behind me we have this incredible abandoned 1930s Tudor mansion. This place is set to be demolished. You can literally see the excavator is right behind me. I don't think they're going to be salvaging anything. The property, the trees have all been cut down. They're all in this bin right there. Yeah, we're going to get in here before it's gone to show you around. But first, let's walk around the outside because this house is just gorgeous. So without further ado, let's go. All right, guys, so this is the front of this house. It's like this almost Gothic style Tudor home. This place is unbelievably cool. So much detail put into it. The house itself, I think it's got to be over 10,000 plus square foot. Look at that front entrance. Look at the gingerbread decorations. Look at the light. Look at the wood. Like, look at the craftsmanship on this house. It's unmatched to like many of the houses that we explore. Don't want to go right to the front because there's neighbors. It's a pretty rich neighborhood. But as you can see, this place is huge. Obviously, at one point, there were some really nice trees right there. That's a pretty big tree they cut down. That was fresh, that was recent. Look at those. Kind of creepy little faces. Love the windows, the stained glass windows. It's just a beautiful brick home. Wood shingles. Back in the day, this would have been just unbelievably nice. That leads inside. 3-car garage. Oh, I really like the bricks there. How they're on a 45. That's super cool. It's very unique. That stained glass looks much better from the inside than the outside. This wood is fresh though. These trees have definitely been cut down recently. So I think this house is very close to its last days. We have the big old excavator. Look at how menacing that is. And it's got like the chomper on it. That's just crazy. Oh, this is nice. We got a little greenhouse here. That's so pretty. Even the greenhouse has got some nice features on it. Wow. And this house has really good property in the city that it's in. That's the bigger kicker, but I guess back in 1930 when they built it, it was a little easier to afford that kind of land. They have a gorgeous backyard. I believe there's a pool, so that's probably the pool house. That giant chimney. It's crazy. I love that this pool house or whatever it is matches. Nice little gardens. Everything's so interesting here. Little mushroom concrete seats. Really nice retaining walls too. So what's in here? Yeah, pool house, bunch of mold. Oh, it's gonna get dark, I apologize. Don't have my light on this little camera. Washroom. Another washroom right there. Or toilet. Okay. Little bar sink, that's cool. That's super cool. Wow, look at the pool. That's an interesting shaped pool too. So many nice trees here. Very big mature trees that hopefully they don't cut down because like gorgeous, gorgeous. Couple over there, huge. There's one over there I'm going to show you, it's massive. So changing room probably, and then another shower. So there's like a men's and women's deal going on in here. It's probably the best way of saying it. It just feels like something out of like the medieval time. Look at this tree. Oh my goodness. I really hope that they don't demolish that or cut it down. This one's being saved. You can see the tree protections around it. So I would assume that the other one's going to be as well. I'd have to imagine back in the day when this was, you know, lived in, all these were really nicely manicured lawns. We got this back patio area. Don't know what the hell this is. Beautiful house. The crazy thing with this is some of the detailing, just even on the outside of this, is pretty incredible. Like if you look up there, there's actual animals in there. Like a little squirrel, a bird, like pheasants. Like it's very unique. And then we have this giant outside sconce. But obviously you can go in from many different directions in this house. Door there, door there. But what a beautiful property. Yeah, how nice this is. The landscaping on this property is beautiful. Just want to show you guys further back here. Nice diving board. Look at that. So ominous too with the frickin' excavator arm. Then over here we have like a little fountain or a little sitting area. Okay guys, so we've made it inside the house after looking around the place outside. Like I said, built in the 1930s. Obviously the house is going to have some changes, but this place is absolutely spectacular. The attention to detail, the woodwork in here, phenomenal. The fact that this might just be completely demolished without anything being salvaged is just, you know how I feel about it. So this is our front door right here. Crazy door. Very cool stained glass going on here. Wow, look at the ceiling. I love that that light's right in the center. Looks like they were gonna take the front door. The pins are completely pulled out on pretty much all of the hinges. So look at that detail though. That's boxed off just because there's a radiator underneath it. And this is 100% a grand abandoned mansion. No questioning that. Here's some of that woodwork I'm talking about on the walls. I'm very excited to show you guys this one because it's not very often we get to see houses like this. It's interesting too. Like a double door to close off that area from the house. I wonder if that's because wind might have traveled through. Wow, look at that detailing. Beautiful. Man, I don't even know which way to start. I think this is just one room, so I guess I'll go this way. Is this just their closet? Look at the trim and the moldings that they used in this house. Nice sconce lighting too. The house kind of feels really dark because it's so dark, the wood. I'm actually realizing this goes to a different room, so I'm gonna just quickly check out this side room here. I guess this is like the living room of the home. Again, here too, we have that same kind of detail in the trims. Check this out. Oh, no way. Look at that plaster molding up there. Runs around the border of the house, or the room, and then in the center here, there's even more. Wow. Full marble. You gotta wonder how much this thing cost. They probably had to handcraft that, chisel away at it to make it. It's so funny because like even the log holder is like ornate and decorative. Everything of this house was intended to be beautiful. A lot of big old windows. So much natural light. Look at that. Beautiful doors that lead straight out to your back, like entertaining space. I don't know if I'd call that probably a patio. But even this, look at the detail on just like the lock and the door handle. That's so nice. Okay, so let's keep going. What do we got in here, guys? So I think their security system might have been in here. Looks like records almost would have sat up there. Front closet. Oh, that goes out. Oops. Look at the wallpaper in here. Little bar sink. That's random, isn't it? What's in the Ferrari thing? Nothing. It's just like bolted down. So this was probably an office. It's very dark wood, so I apologize if it's a bit hard to see it all, especially when you go by the windows, but yeah, this was probably the office of the house. It's very nice. Lots of storage. Some speakers there. Look at that detail just running above it, above the mantle. Beautiful. It's a very nice fireplace too. You can see the details up in this wood at the top.
Just unreal. It's so dark in this room. All right, let's keep going. What's up, man?
What's going on?
Not much. Wow, look at that staircase. That's unbelievable. Like, imagine that, guys. They're just knocking this down. They're not going to salvage any of this, probably, which is a huge shame. Look at that. It's got, like, flowers in it. So what do we got over here? What even is this? Like, what are we... What's happening here? What are we doing? I have another door that leads to the backyard. You can see they got a pool. It's a very grand room. This house must have been sitting empty for a while. That decay doesn't just happen over like a year or like a couple months. It seems like that's been happening for a while. Got another door that leads out to the back patio area. I'm guessing this is a built-in cutting board. That'd make the most sense. Even like this little detail of like this almost dental style detail in it for no real reason. We have a slat ceiling right here, which is cool. They have LED lighting in there, so this would have lit up. That's obviously something new. But what a cool kitchen. These definitely aren't original stoves. Every time ovens. But they're definitely not new. They're probably 60s, maybe 70s. Could be older, I'm not sure, but General Electric P7 automatic oven cleaning. They had 2 of them, so I guess they like to cook. We got another cutting board area here. Looks like marble, that one. So, food preparation center. This is very mid-century. What can we do with this? Use it as a mixer, a blender, and has attachments for juicing, knife sharpening, ice crushing, shredding, meat grinding, and coffee milling. This little thing can do it all, my god. Yeah, they really like their dark wood in here. I would imagine that this was asbestos ceiling or paint that they possibly scraped away. And the slat ceiling here is just covering a light, which is interesting. Probably a newer countertop. Do any of these ones actually open? Can I open the door? I can. Yeah, I think they're all going to be empty, so I'm not going to waste the time focusing on empty cupboards. "190-degree steaming hot water." That's cool. I'm assuming they had a massive fridge, like an industrial size one almost. Give you one last look at that kitchen. Where are we in the orientation of this house? I have no idea. What room is this? Where? What are you? Security system. Okay, cool. Okay, so this is the servants' staircase to go upstairs. Leads right to the kitchen, so that does check out. Let's go into the garage, I guess. So 3-car garage. Wow, it has a bathroom. Really?
Okay. Even the garage doors have that cool stained glass running throughout. And glass block windows. Okay. And radiators for heat. Yeah, they had money. What do we have here? Some grid paper. Grinder. Love how they have a window in the glass block windows. Just to get some fresh air. Ooh. Asbestos hazard, that's not great. Where does this go? Okay, that leads into the basement. What do we got down here? Laundry room? Yeah. Oh, this is the wallpaper that we're seeing in the garage, the grid paper. Spare wallpaper. That's funny. You guys ever had a sideways sink like that the faucets are on the side and not on the back? Okay, let's keep going. That leads to the basement. We'll get to that at the end. This is locked. Yeah, it's like a little vestibule in there, which is cool. So to give you some context where we are in the house, that is the staircase, obviously. Again, we have some of that really cool stained glass. Looks like a massive closet underneath the Wait, what? Oh, I didn't even realize that leads to the basement too. Wow, look at this bathroom. Wow, they really like their dark style of home. It's very, very dark, this house, without lights. Matching black marble floors, black marble countertops, some nice wood accents. That is very stuck. Gold faucet, gold lined sink. Some radiator heat right there. Those cool windows. Man, what an interesting house. Door handle's really cool too. I just love all this woodwork. Place is just stunning, man. Okay guys, so we have gone on this first floor. Absolutely insane, this house. Incredible. Now check out this banister, man. This is literally taller than me. Like, if you look at this, it's literally taller than me. And like I said earlier in the video, it doesn't look like they're gonna be salvaging really anything from this house. Like these beautiful ceilings, this amazing banister and railing. I don't think any of this is being saved, which is a huge shame. Like, just look at the size of this. Look at the detailing on it. This kind of craftsmanship is just not something that happens in this decade. And the fact that this is gonna get knocked down for like a cookie cutter house is just unreal. Wow. And I love all the plaster crown molding pretty much everywhere. Just look at all this beautiful wood. Just everywhere. So much time and attention to detail went into this place. Even this railing here, look at that detail. And this place is massive too, like it's a proper mansion, especially back in 1930. This is a crazy size for a house. They definitely had money. This is kind of interesting with this doorway here. It's a very unnecessary detail, but
it was still done anyways. It's too bad all these spindles are just gonna get crushed with the house. So we got a few options. We can either go straight, we can go to the left. I think we're gonna just go to the left first. These doors too are just solid wood, very thick. And obviously this house definitely needs some rehab. Like the ceiling has cracks, it's peeling. There is asbestos in this house. There's been a few signs in here, so they were abating the asbestos to a certain degree before demolition. Is this maybe a shoe closet? You can see too, it's like they have lead bars over every single one of these windows. This almost looks like a drafting table with the size of it. So maybe this was for drafting like construction plans or something. Maybe just an office space, but the table seems like it's quite sturdy, and this big light that's mounted seems like that might be the reason why. Beautiful like bay window that we got here. And I love even like, instead of having an exposed radiator like some older farmhouses, they have like a nice decorative cap that they've built to go over top of it. I'm gonna guess that this spot right here was to test if there was asbestos in the house, possibly. Take a sample. And the door handles. So much closet space. And then again we have that plaster crown molding. Guess this is another office. It's quite big. I really enjoyed using corkboard. So this leads up to the attic. This looks like they've, I don't know if they pulled down drywall or what, but did something. One of the bedrooms. Look at that door. This is probably what they all look like originally, instead of being painted like that. I don't like when they paint these beautiful wood doors. Seeing them off the hinges makes me hopeful that they're going to repurpose it, but only time will tell. We probably won't know. Doorknob's really cool, but what's even cooler is we have the key latch cover. That's so awesome. So going down this way, this is definitely like a servant's quarter, or like a probably not a mother-in-law suite, but more likely the servant's quarter. Check out this bathroom, man. Look at that tiling on the walls.
got spray painted A. I'm assuming that means that this room has asbestos or had asbestos. So I'm not gonna linger in here too much, but we do have like a his and hers sink combo going on here. These are supposed to open. I think they're pretty stuck, and I don't want to break anything, obviously. It's a very cool washroom though. I wonder if this was a built-in hook or something, because it's in the tile but it's broken. I do like that built-in toilet paper holder, and then of course we have the radiator to keep this house warm in the winter. But then on the ceiling, it's almost like they scraped away either lead paint, asbestos-filled paint, something like that. And there's actually some mold starting. Just a stunning house, guys. It's crazy what gets demolished. Okay, so we'll be stepping down into the what I'm assuming is like a servant's quarter of this house. Just gotta remember it was a 1930s home. This would have been the servant staircase. The fixtures and stuff, like the banister, definitely nowhere near as nice as the home's main grand staircase. I wanted to show you the balcony, but I can't, unfortunately, because it's locked. It's very stuck. Well, yeah, that would have went probably around the kitchen area, if I'm remembering right. What we got in here? I bet you this is a laundry chute. 100%. Obviously, the servant side is going to be much less detailed and ornate than the main area of the home. Still quite a nice bathroom though. Obviously the house has had some updates, like you can tell this area of the home like definitely was painted and the light fixtures got updated, but there's still a lot of really nice original features. That's why I'm so surprised that they're not salvaging more than they have. It's a hell of a sink counter choice for color. They like blue, obviously. Okay, a nice tiled shower. Wow, look at this room. Again, this looks like it's an office space, but that's crazy. I mean, we do have to remember this home did have a business running out of it, so it does make sense that they had multiple offices. Imagine this is yours though, with the like the plaid wallpaper. Again, tons and tons of storage. These older houses, man, with their storage just like stuck together. It was. These older houses, man, they love their storage. Look at these. Probably original fixtures for the windows. And if you look outside too, that is all of the house's trees, all cut up in a bin. I hate that probably more than anything, that they take out all the trees like that. I know they have to, but it just doesn't sit well with me because we cut down trees so often. This is a pretty big room. Nice shutters. I'm assuming if this wasn't broken, the stick, that's how you would open and close them. Yep. Cool. Even though I showed you guys at the starting, like, people don't always believe that these houses are being demolished, but like, Mr. Excavator is literally parked outside. Like, if that isn't crazy, I don't know what is. It's interesting that they have a box for holding calls. I don't know if I've ever seen that in a house, so maybe this was a small little office again. Not bad shape though, this house. It's pretty good for the most part. Okay, so let's leave this little quarters here. We still have a whole other section. Actually, let's go up to this attic here while we're right here. It's probably huge. It was finished. It almost feels like walking through a museum more than anything. Like, it feels like this was the house of somebody very important and that it should be preserved. It's got that smell to it. What's this for? Piping. Again, there's probably asbestos, so I don't want to get too close to anything. Does the attic have an attic? The attic has an attic, okay. Oh, am I not going to be able to open this? I can. Wow. You gotta hear me out, like, even just this door for the attic is nicer than most people's doors in their homes. This was probably really nice back in the day too, with this arch here. Holy, this is big up here. I did not realize that this house spanned so far. Look at the size of this cedar closet, man. It's huge. Wow. Just massive. Like, the amount of space, I would run out of things to do with this kind of space. These could be a whole other living quarters up here. Like, truly, it could be another living quarters. Wow, look at all this stuff that they ripped out. I guess they ripped it out from here. Wow, this is pretty gutted. Like that the doors have been left though, the access doors. But man, this is probably all asbestos tiling. That's crazy. There's a lot of stuff to rip out. Back to this front staircase area here. So now this is the proper, like, the family that lived here's side. Crazy. It's behind this door. Somebody broke into it. That's so random. It's weird that was nailed shut. I have to imagine though, like, the craftsmanship and the cost to do something like this above your doors today would be astronomical. Same with these like recessed windows. Look at the detail on it. It's not something you see every day. These vents for the radiator. Yeah, this is just simply to cover the radiators. All this craftsmanship just for radiator coverage. Okay. What do we have in here? Another very big bedroom. So we have some closet doors. Quite a lot of decay, like the paint's all peeling off. Like, this doesn't just happen over a couple months of sitting empty like this. So this has been happening for a while probably. Very similar to the other bathroom. It gives a 30s vibe, like an Art Deco style. That's what it reminds me of. I could be wrong, but that's just the vibe that this bathroom gives. Again, the ceiling has been like scraped clean, so I wonder what that looked like originally. Okay, so this one has the hook intact, so yeah, this was probably for like a robe or something like that. There's another look, there's the excavator just waiting to take this house down. Oh, look at this. It's like an engraved glass door here. Oh my god, that sounded so bad. It was dumb to put the door here. Just so many cool details. Like, that's such a nice doorknob. I haven't even made it into the bedroom yet. So it has its own ensuite, obviously. Look at that plaster crown molding, guys. Isn't that beautiful? So like I said earlier in the videos, it appeared that whoever lived here used to be in the Olympics for, I think, equestrian, and this kind of shows you that right here. FEI World Cup in 1979. Also got something from Germany in 78. The American Gold Cup horse jumping competition, JFK Stadium, September 12th, 1976. Isn't that crazy? Wonder if this is maybe where they kept their trophies at one point in this cabinet here. That'd be cool. That'd be very cool. This is nice too because it has its own fireplace. Some pretty cool tiling, some brick. Then of course we do have some nice plaster detailing or wood detailing that's been painted. All these windows are just like left open, so I mean this one specifically is for the AC unit, but a lot of the other windows have just been left open. I think that's why there's way more decay than expected. All right, very cool oh my god, very cool bedroom. I believe that this is the executive suite, the master bedroom. So they had their alarm panel right here. Power and the water have been shut off in this house, if you're wondering. I don't think I mentioned that. But what a master. Look at the size of this. Oh wow, look at their plaster detailing in this room. That is stunning. That is not something you see every day. Absolutely gorgeous. And we have the plaster detailing on the crown molding, or just past the crown molding. Big windows that look out to the front. It's a huge bedroom, man. Obviously they had a sitting area, a little conversation area right here. You can sit in front of the fire. Pretty nice too. We got some marble. Even have some logs still in there. I didn't even notice too that they have these, I can't remember what they're called, like the squares in the walls. I don't remember what the name of it is. It eludes me at this moment, but they have that running in this room. Again, those radiators would have been covered right there. Guess they didn't use them. Obviously they didn't use them for cooling, Noah. Tons of closet space in here. Closets look like they've been updated fairly recently. So I'm gonna skip past those ones. Wow, look at this bathroom. Holy. So this is the master's ensuite. Again, same deal. Ceiling's been scraped or whatever. But look at like the stone that they've used. Alright, that's not opening. But look at this. Floor's got the same stone too. Shower does have the same stone. I don't know if you can see in there because it won't open. Wow. That's unbelievable. They got a bidet, so get yourself a bidet. If you haven't tried one, try it. It'll change your life, trust me. That toilet is really raunchy. I love that the tub surrounds even the same marble or stone, whatever it is. It's kind of crazy though, because like, what a weird shaped tub. Like, why is it shaped like that? Assuming these slats are for the radiator. Yep. So heat could come out right through there. I don't know if I've ever seen a bathroom quite like this. It's very, very cool. Okay. Well guys, that is the entire upstairs. We're gonna head down into the basement now and see what we can find down there. So yeah, let's head down there. Okay guys, so we made it to the basement. I think this is the only way you can get down to it. I can already tell that this basement's gonna be massive. Yup. It's just like a catacombs of the house. So I guess we'll start going right and then we'll just see where that leads. See all these pipes running. Look at the size of these doors too. Isn't that crazy? Wow. What do we have here? Old electrical panel. A lot of the stuff in here isn't being used anymore probably, like the electrical and stuff like that. Obviously they've upgraded. You can see these are much newer light bulbs. They're sitting on this shelving area. Wow, look at this. Look at this Thor stove and oven combo. That's so cool. It's probably like 50s, this one, if I had to guess. It's in good shape too, man. Probably works. Probably leaving it though because it's so heavy. I love that dial in the middle. It's so cool. Is this... It's a grill. Why don't we have cool stuff like this anymore? So we have 3 burners. And what's this? Is this like a built-in crock pot or just like boiling pot? And it probably... Yeah, and you can just lift it up and take it straight out. How convenient. Is it a dual oven? Yep. Got a dual oven. Again, extremely convenient because who is cooking something that's so large that they need to have one giant oven usually? 2 smaller ones I feel like is more beneficial. So this probably was like the laundry area as well. Oh, that's interesting. Look at all the radiators sitting up on the ceiling here. It's kind of different. The basement here kind of, I don't know if you guys have seen my abandoned women's prison video. It's from way, way back. But the prison doors, a lot of them looked like this. They felt like this. Some storage. Oh, look at the lock on this. Oh, it's a maze. See how deep this goes. Okay. I think left is a... Nope, it keeps going left. You guys are going to be just as confused as I am then, I guess. Bunch of extra windows. Bunch of panes of glass. Whoa. What is this? What says? Armstrong Cork Canada Insulation Contract Service. Frigidaire. This is a refrigerator? Look at this. Look at this handle. Wow. Alright. What is this, like 8 inches thick? That's crazy. It's the size of my hand. That much thickness for the insulation to keep it cool in there. So I'm guessing probably preserves, storage of other foods like that. And then this here maybe was what pumped some refrigerant into it, if that's how this works. I'm just guessing. It looks like it. That kind of makes sense. Yeah, I think that's what it was, because these are There's like refrigerant lines running in over there. So you got broilers. You got chicken, asparagus, green peas, peaches, and cherries. Is there anything else? That one says sour cherries. Then you would have had your Taylor thermostat here. You can see the temperature right there. That's cool. But yeah, this would have probably done a really damn good job keeping your stuff cool, honestly. But I feel like this is something that you had to have a lot of money back in the day to have something of this size to get it installed. You definitely wouldn't be putting this in like a, you know, middle class home. That's for sure. That's crazy. Okay, so we got a staircase here. I think it leads outside. I'm not sure where it pops up at the upstairs, but that's okay. You even have glass blocks. I love glass blocks. This house is built solid though, my goodness. You don't see houses like this anymore. They're kind of build quality, that's for sure. Just a bathroom. What do we got here? Oh, look at all the pipes. Stinks in here. Obviously, a lot of this has been updated, like I said before. Because there's your new panel versus like the older panel styles, I believe. And I don't know any other houses that have, you know, this many faucet knobs, like spigot knobs or whatever they're called, and piping just running everywhere. This is probably very antiquated, a lot of this system at this point. As you can see, like some of the newer units been just cut out and it was run outside. Not sure what would have been here, maybe the original boiler if they had one. So this is the KS Telgage King Sealy Corporation. Do I know what this does? No. Operate pump until liquid stops rising before taking reading. It says to read liquid level. Okay. High sand rate filter, that might be for the pool. What if like a big tank used to be strapped right there? You'd have had another big strap like that and it would have sat there, maybe like an oil tank. Because this house probably had a few of them. Yeah, like this kind of stuff you don't see anymore. This is almost industrial. Like you would see this in an abandoned hospital. This amount of piping and plumbing and electrical type stuff. So that's pretty crazy. Okay, so that's just like one side of this basement. I'm gonna just work on the right side, like I said, and then keep going, come back on the left side. Storage, okay. I like how all of that stuff basically got condensed down to this. Like the evolution of their venting and stuff like that has changed so much since 1930. Like this is still possibly older, but it's definitely changed. That's the biggest draw. Some empty shelving units. I guess we'll go into these rooms. Oh wow, look at this. There's our equestrian with the horse jumping, I guess, the horse jumping medals. Canadian Olympic training
in Kingston, 1971, 5th star. Same thing, same award. It's a cool light. What do we got here? Safety Harbor Resort and Tennis. Look at how old this is. Who knows if they're even still around? Some drawings. What's this? The City, Magic in Toronto. 1978. It's in good shape from being from 78, eh? Same with this one. New Cars Buyer's Guide for 1978. Look at the cars that they have. Thing's just falling apart. Every time I turn the page, it rips. It's very brittle, so I don't want to ruin it, obviously. It's 06, some old Kodachrome 40 Super 8 film. What is this? Canadian Equestrian Scholarship winner Jamie Smart left and Nancy Bullock admire picture of Barbara Simpson Kerr with Terry LaBelle, a scholarship winner last year at the Sheraton Four Seasons Hotel yesterday. So they cut that out of the newspaper because they were proud. We do just have a bunch of other Kodachrome 40. There's no film. Or there is, and I just don't know how it works because it's quite antiquated at this point. And here's the Olympics book for Mexico, October 12th to 27th, 1968. I guess these are the people that were in it. Pretty cool though. I don't even notice. Look at this like wrought iron railing that they got going on here. That's pretty cool. Wow. That's a big basement for entertaining. Probably had a pool table right here, or a snooker's table. It irks me to no belief that this is not like where it's supposed to be. Oh, I can push it back. Cool. Yeah, what a big basement though. This is also another award, obviously. Gorgeous stone fireplace, absolutely massive. Hey, you could definitely entertain down here. Look at those wood trims around the, like the baseboard trim. It's thick. It's like 2-3 inches poking out. Wonder what the square footage of this house is. It's got to be over 10K. Where's this go? This feels like a bomb shelter. I do not know if that's asbestos in there, so like it's like white and fluffy. So I'm gonna just not stick around in here too long. We have oil drums, completely empty. Probably cheaper just to leave them down here than remove them from this house. And what is this? Oh, it's a bathroom. Might be the creepiest bathroom out of all of them in this house so far. Unreal.
So that's the basement, guys. I think we've gone through the entire house, so we're gonna wrap it up. All right, Nowhere crew, thank you so much for joining me on this explore of this absolutely incredible abandoned 1930s Tudor home. If you enjoyed it, be sure to hit that like button. Drop a comment down below, tell me what you think of this place. And if you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button and be sure to hit that post notification bell right beside the subscribe button so you actually get notified of all of the newest and most recent videos. So with that, guys, I'm out. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.